Hello everyone, we're back here at the old taming station. Just for a quick update, we've got this guy here who's almost completely unconscious, though I thought I put some more in, so this no, it isn't actually going up. Ooh, I wonder if that effect ends. I'm gonna think about that. Yeah, there, the torpidity's going up, because I don't want to cut it too close. We can always make these, they just don't cost that much. But in any case, as you can see, this is a level 112 male. When I last left you, we were hoping to find a level 60 female here. Obviously, this guy's better, but she did disappear, replaced by just a giant run of level 24s and below. But I would just clear out the area and go back and forth, go over to look for the sheep, gathered up some salmon in our RG here, and we decided to do a slightly different idea here. Cooked prime meat is amongst the best things that you can feed those guys to tame them, the Thylas. So I just created a couple of fires here, and I just grabbed the Carnos and the Titanoboas. And this stuff lasts a long time. As you can see there, 2 hours, 20 minutes. So you don't even need to wait. Just go out and grab it. I normally don't harvest directly from people, or people, haha. I normally don't harvest directly from local areas. I sort of take my stuff in with me. But actually, this is a much better way to do it. And I suppose if I'd found a sheep there and it was a male, because my other twos are males, I might have just grabbed it, butchered it, and fed it to this guy. But in any case, I think he'll take 13 or 14, so this should be good to feed and see if he tames on up. And this is definitely a pretty good way of doing this. Definitely killing everything in the area, clearing it out. I just kill all the Metosauruses. Fly away, fly back, everything comes back, it respawns, and eventually we got this pretty decently high level one. So looks like, yep, 13 is right on. That was my idea. I just had a few extra. I finished those last two off. I didn't even think of a name for this guy. I actually have nothing. So I'm going to go for Chompy Bits. All right, I already have a saddle. Oh, I can't. It's funny. Look at that. The saddle isn't there yet. But when I go back to them, there's the saddle spot. All right, there is a local area which I'd like to use for this guy. Let's close this. What do I need? Oh, so that little mark there is because he still has torpidity. That's weird. I always thought that cleared when you tame. Bug or something like that? That's interesting. Of course, I haven't hopped on this guy's back, or any of the backs for these guys. Let's go ahead and turn up the brightness a bit. I haven't hopped on the backs of any of these guys to do that in a while. I've always been late. I forget the saddle or something like that. I'm actually going to park the bird in here. So I'm going to leave him there for a bit. We're going to take Thyla. Oh, yeah, he's following. He's set on follow. Oh, I do want the bird to be on neutral, not on passive, because I do want him to fight back in case he gets attacked. This is actually pretty... I mean, passive is good for when you're... Neutral is fine. Passive is good for when you are... What did I just... Wait, what did I just set him as? I set him as passive again because I'm talking and not thinking. I want him to be neutral. Attack your target is bad when you are actually attacking dinos to tame, like this guy, because your dino will actually attack your tames, and you really don't want that, obviously. That would be really bad. Okay, so he's already got 4,000 health, which is great. That's one of the nice things about starting at least a higher level. I'm probably going to go for melee for now, and I'm really tempted for movement speed, so I just didn't check. Oh, his stamina is pretty ridiculous. That is not water. Is that supposed to be a mirage? If it is, I like it because I've actually never seen that before in the game. So that is kind of cool. There was a wyvern flying around out there, so I was going to go out and just see if we could find him again. Yes, I know we're not attacking a wyvern with this guy. That would be a little silly. But also, I was reading about getting the antidote for going into the I just gotta see what's here. Nothing too much. Into the cave for the bats. Antidotes are not very easy to. The ingredients for antidotes are not very easy to find on this map, which kind of stinks. And let's see. Let's get some of these dogs because these actually are really great for levels. In fact, if anything, I should go down here first, because there is a place to get the buff. Where is it? It's right around here somewhere. It might be a little lower. Everything is so much easier to find when you are flying around. Where is that fun little area? It's hilarious. I should have scouted it out with my birdie beforehand, though I think I'm too far over to the side here. Yeah, it's just perspective is an amazing thing, I have to say. Oop. Okay, did you see that flash? In fact, I'm probably going to go back in the video and take a look at the flash. I'm just going to give him his levels here. I do want more in melee, but I do want some in speed. Something flashed, ooh, maybe about where my head is right there. That should be a deathworm. That is the source of some of the things that we're looking for. Let's see if I can jump over here. I don't. I'm gonna. Ooh, I made it. That is the source for some of the ingredients that we need for the potion, the antidote. The thing about that is that you can also, first of all, deathworms are almost impossible to kill. Actually, one of the things that can be fairly effective against them is, in fact, this guy right here, because of what have I done? Let's back up. Because of their the bleed mechanism that they have, because it's one of the only ways you can take out the deathworms, because they have really high health. They have like 10,000 health, somewhere along those lines. So I really don't want to take him out here. I just happened to notice the flash. I've seen it a couple times here. I actually looked up what it was, and yeah, it ended up being the little calling card for the deathworm, which is pretty funny. Again, I do not have any interest in actually attacking it with this guy because I don't know the strategies for fighting them. I'll probably look at a YouTube video or something, but I think what I'm going to do instead is just go fishing. The rates are going to be lower, so it's not going to be great. Hello, sir. But in the end, I really do need to... I would like to have the... there we go, that's where I was looking for. I would like to get the antidote, and that's real important. Okay, so let's do this.
Struth, listen to me. Fighting to survive and still finding time for semantics. The rider was covered up too well to get a good look at them. Could it have been Mei Yin? No, that's stupid. I don't know if she's even alive, much less in this desert with me. Just like her though. Too sleeping here so quickly. It's nice to break.
Sorry, lady, I roared over you. Oh, Troodon. I'm gonna do it. This is Mystic. Oh, I got him. Those things are absolutely awful when you are when you are on foot, because they basically knock you out and then they wait for either themselves to eat you or anybody else while you are completely incapacitated, which is horrible. I would like to find those hyenas now, because they have a lot of they give you a lot of experience. Hey, that guy came right up out of the ground. That was super magic. How awesome is that? Okay, that's great. Did that thing just make the sound of the dog when it died? Had that thing eaten a dog and possessed it? And now it's like a slimy, serpenty dog? That would be weird. Whose egg are you? Oh, this is going to get Morellatops angry at me. That's going to be fun. Oh, we'll see where they come from. I should probably get it out of my inventory. Notice how it's a Morellatops egg, but now it became a Camelsaurus egg. You know, there's no need to change those things after the fact. Just keep them the way they were right at the beginning of the game, even when you change the name. Alright, I have no idea where these hyenas went. So we'll just go back. But I should be killing things to take advantage of these levels. So let's go find something interesting. Actually, this is silly. The reason I was going to do this is actually to go out into the sand and no, not to find the deathworm, just to find some resources, because we can get some the key thing was just getting some just zoom away for now. I wanted some organic polymer. However, if we totally get hit by the deathworm, that'll be pretty fantastic. We will have to definitely see just how well I can run for my life if that happens. Let's see. Stupid bugs. See that? I literally think that right there, that is the deathworm. Okay, I've seen that before, and it can move too. So, like, if it smells me, it will go after me. But that, okay, I've never seen that before. I really don't know that I want to have one come out, but it would be pretty. Let's put it into movement speed at this point. Let's find out what it looks like. I'm all over movement speed right now. I'm pretty sure that's where the deathworm is supposed to be. I just... Okay, there's the wyvern. Please don't come this way, sir. But we don't really want that type of entanglement at this point. Gonna jump. Haha, I can jump too. Oh! I actually jumped in real life. That is fantastic. Well done. That was a really good jump scare. Especially considering there's, you know, a wyvern and what I strongly suspect was, though not is, a, oh, it's me. Let's just do it in hell. So, wow, am I level 99? Yep. I'll be level 100 soon. I find it interesting that the supposed deathworm is no longer there. I know the wyvern can travel so quickly that it doesn't matter that it's not here. It could very well be back to see us very shortly. I would still like to take advantage of the advantage of our little kitty cats. Yeah, I saw a flash out there as well. Yeah, it's funny. I don't know. It's one of these things when you haven't experienced it and you've only read about it, you're just not super sure about how these things are going to play out. I was kind of hoping that when I went by to the deathworm, or what I suspect was the deathworm, that it was going to that it was gonna at least jump out and I could like jump and run away from it, which is what I was anticipating and I guess kind of hoping to do. Because, I mean, come on, that would have been cool. I've never seen one before in the game. I've only seen pictures of it. It's supposed to be quite big. It's, you know, it's just too bad. On the other hand, I'm not super interested in tangling with the wyvern. I'm just going to assume that it'll be easy enough for me to run the opposite direction should the need arise. I'd like to find some other mantis. See? There it flashed again. These guys will attack me if... Oh, he's already going to. Alright, you stupid. Oh. I died. Hey, it's been a while, hasn't it? Alright. Yes, respawn at bed. I had not thought about that complication of fighting the vultures because they are above you, so they can actually attack you from above. Well, this is why I have this kit over here. Close. Simple weapons. I don't think I need anything else here. Nah. I mean, all I need is not even weapons, they're just tools. Oh my goodness, all this junk. Okay, let's wear this. Let's grab ourselves. This is why you have other forms of transportation, even though you have your... Let's take Garrus out there as well. Actually, who here is female? You are not female. You are, because I'm going to go for the buff. Because the other one's male. Just for fun. I mean, if we're going to do it, let's just sort of play the game that way. I was going to fly over, but actually, I think what I'm going to do is run. Because if anything, I mean, he should have no problem, or she, excuse me, should have no problem making it over there. Definitely would have been faster on the moth. I'm just sort of thinking about, because what I'm worried about now is that Thyla just getting himself into too much trouble. He is despawned right now, or not despawned, excuse me. He's not loaded in right now, I think. So there shouldn't be a problem with fighting anything. This was the problem when I died with the moth, when I did that off camera. We're just going to go right by you. I am much faster, though. I do need to watch my stamina. We're also going to go up and go to our RG. So I don't just want to go out there with this guy. I think I can just get there right from here. I might actually need to go up one more stair step, because I always forget. I always forget the exact lay of the land. Let's see. Oh, let's just jump right by these things because I just don't want to. I don't want to mess with it right now. As much as I'd like to actually eat those dogs, hyenas. Ha! This is why having somebody who can jump is real nice. So we're up about where we need to be, I think. Yeah, our RG's actually up here. No one around too far. Alright, and his stamina is almost out, but here we are. Probably gonna leave him here, I guess. And let's just go with the RG. You stay, you'll be good there. There's nothing much of anything that he can't handle up in that location. I'm not exactly sure where I was, though, you know, generally over in this area. In fact, I think that blue drop was close to where we were at. Hadn't expected to die so soon, but, you know, there you go. Oh, hey, there you go. So, and we have our familiar death warning there, or death indicator. I'm actually going to look for the flash of the... Is he just not doing anything? I guess nobody's aggroed on anybody. I'm actually looking for that thing to render in the deathworm. Like the flash. Oop, there it is. So, everybody's just happy here? Nobody aggroed on anybody else? It's interesting. Well then. Oink. Well, that was boring. I was hoping for at least something else happening. I am totally going to... let's see, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? You're supposed to be following, and you're not, which is interesting. I think I'm going to set you to follow. You are going to come back this way with me. And then I'm going to... There's another kitty cat. And then I'm going to return... let's see, you are following. And then I'm going to return with the... Oh, his buff is... Oh, I think this is a low level, like just an 8 or something. That is not the thing I wanted. Seriously? That's a bird butt. It's a 44, which is okay, but I don't want to mess with him. It's just not worth it. I mean, I'm going to probably end up killing it with the bird anyway, but still. Okay. I saw the bug right there. The melee going. Oh, another snake. Where'd you come from? So what I try to do is like bite only the tail of the snake or whatever. That way you don't aggro the other guy on you. So am I doing this the wrong way? Is this not the best way to walk up there? I guess it isn't. I think we're going around the long way. Doesn't matter. I did want to get a little more polymer, so it looks like we're going to get that right here. Hello, sir. Ha! Oh! Hey, no, don't kill that. Well, you can kill it. I mean, that's okay. Hey. Oh! Got that too. Good job. That was kind of fun, actually. See if there's anything of use in here. Sword. They're not really that useful, but these other things are pretty useless. Alright, speaking of which, what do we have in terms of polymer here? Loads. I don't really know what I need polymer for, but there we go. So this is a fun adventure. I don't like how... it's funny, I'm not super familiar with the best way to climb up here. I mean, I recognize where we are. You are not supposed to be here. In fact, I chased this guy down here a while ago. And that, of course, would be good for levels as well. Look at that. Hey, who did that? Oh. One Hyenodon gave us 2 levels there. It's pretty crazy when you think about it. So, we'll just do that. Alright, so we've got 500 melee. That is pretty good. So I think I should be able to get up right here. No, it's even a little farther. Alright, well, we'll do that. Mostly... Woo! Oh, it's so funny. He got the He keeps getting the bird instead. I mean, the bird is part of your party, so they're just going to aggro sort of on your party in general. So that's just kind of a common occurrence. Excuse me. I think one more thing and then we're up around the corner because we're back to our other taming box. Ooh, mid-air collision. Okay. That was fun. I was kind of wondering what would happen if we both jumped at each other. Would we go through? Oh, somebody's very heavy. Wow. What? There's a lot of stuff in this guy. If you both could stay here. Let's get the egg. We don't need any of this. This is actually the worst part of all this, is all of this stuff that we don't need, but like the sickle is useful. We don't need another whip. We don't need spears. I'm even tempted to chuck out the arrows. He doesn't need all of this meat. So about the meat, one of the good things about also putting the cooked meat in the bird's inventory is that he doesn't want to eat it. But what I did happen to do, not intentionally, but I think it's a really good idea, if we can see his inventory. That is not what I wanted to do. How about... Okay. Anyway, I basically took the bird over to one of the... here's our other taming box. I took the bird over to one of the watery areas, and I basically just had him fly just over the water and attack a bunch of the salmon and eat them. You just fly a little above the water and get the raw salmon. And the raw salmon is the least liked, which means it's also the least restorative, I guess is the right word, energy source in the game. So, or for in the game for you still following? Yes. For carnivores. So they also will prefer to eat it then. Weirdly enough, it's actually backwards. That's what I kind of love about it. They actually do prefer to eat it because it restores only like 30 health as opposed to 50. And that means that when their health is only down 30, they can eat it. Whoop, I'd forgotten that that guy was there. I don't really need to follow that other one. I don't want to get attacked by him much. So they will actually choose to eat the food that is the least restorative simply because when their food level is down by 30, they can eat it and get their food level back up to full, because they always prioritize just getting that food level back up to full. However, cooked meat is also amongst their least favorite types of food. So if you're putting in some nice cooked prime that you specifically want to use to tame your Thyla, you're definitely going to want to make sure that, you know, in your bird is sitting some other more preferred level. Is this... Yeah, that's him. Okay. Okay, everybody. Here, you come over here. Let's see, he's still got all his... He does. So you can see all the fish meat, and he's been eating the fish meat preferentially, even over the other meat. So I'm going to... You're attacking target. You're attacking target. So they should fight together. I'm going to leave them here for now. And I want to see if we can get this deathworm to show up, because that would be fun. So I was worried that the bird, when the 15 raw cooked prime meat were in his inventory, because the cooked prime meat is not a preferred food, so it should in theory fill in less hunger, less health when he eats it, that he might actually choose to eat the cooked prime. So I made sure that there was fish in there. I'd actually done that beforehand, gotten the fish beforehand, and just kind of realized after the fact that actually that's a really good way of doing it. Just for the sake of argument, because I'm courting disaster after having already died once, completely not expecting to die from... I do want to see what level that one is. I think it's still fairly low. 12. Um, seeing as we're recording disaster, I think it's supposed to be like right about here. I just don't know if flying over it's going to be enough. I don't know if you need to walk over it. I know that its attack is quite powerful, so I super don't want to get too close to it. It will burrow under the sand and follow you. It's weird. It's like little errors in the display here, and I wonder if it has to do. I wonder if it just has to do with an area. It turns out there's just glitches in the area, and actually there's no deathworm here at all. Well, that's not a glitch in the area. That is a big old dragon. He's gonna land. No, he's not gonna land. I'm definitely going to head a direction which is not the same. Alright. I actually want to land and do something here for a second. Maybe the deathworm will come out. Hey, it's just a few seconds later. I just wanted to stop my computer from doing something that it was doing. I didn't realize I had the brightness up so high. No wonder why it looks so obnoxious. See, he was gone out of render distance now. So it's not like he just despawned or something. He might have flown up too high. I'm definitely not going to go looking for him. There is no need to get killed because I will be. He's faster, more powerful, has a ranged attack. The only thing I might have on that wyvern, which I should actually get my spyglass out the next time I see him, is I might actually have higher health. They don't have the highest health, but on the other hand, you know, my guy's got only 3,300 health, and our new Thyla has 4,000. And when you look up the Thyla on when you look up the Thyla in the wiki, they mention that they don't have super high health. And I'm like, well, he's already got higher health than like a lot of my dinos, so not really sure what really high health is, but I think you actually need actual high health dinos to fight the bosses and things like that. Okay, so what's the plan? One of the plans is just to kill this snake because why not? The plan is I'm going to go fishing. I'm absolutely not going to do that on camera because it's going to be dull and it might actually be quite frustrating. And we're going to do that to try to get the antidote because I really think if we go into the bats, if I can't get them before they get to me, you absolutely just die. You die, period, end of story, from being poisoned. So that's really just not something I think we're going to want to deal with. I think I'm definitely going to go some health on these guys, though. So that is, I think, an important consideration for going in there. I mean, as long as you can kill them all eventually and you have enough beds or sleeping bags by the door, you can just sort of go through that way and not use it. But, you know, I haven't made the antidote yet, so I think we're going to try that. And in case, we have 4 cats now. I think that's probably going to be enough. I definitely wanted somebody high level like this guy. He's going to have health. He's going to have attack. So if we ever get hit on the ground, they'll be able to take care of it, especially because they've got the buff, the mate buff. Brain is the only female. I wish we had another female, but that's all right. No big deal. In any case, these are the guys that, well, our guy won't be going with us. It'll just be a Thyla only affair, but that will be our troop, and we'll see. I'll let you guys know if we actually get to use the antidote or not. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.